Okay, glad to have you back. So if you didn't see the hands that I posted earlier, that was hands 5 through 8, I took a picture of them, then you need to pause the video and go look at those now, okay? So that you can play along. So on all of these hands, we're looking at advancer's bid. Your partner has made a takeout double. So an opponent opened and your partner doubled and made a takeout double. And you are advancer, and it's now your turn to bid. So it's kind of like, what would you bid? So here we go. Number 5 was the first one. West opened a diamond. North, who was your partner, doubled, and it went pass. And now you are south, and it's your turn to bid. So since the bidding went 1 diamond double pass, you are required to bid. Even if you had 0 points, you would be required to bid. And let's think about what West's takeout double said. North's takeout double. North said that they had shortness in the suit that was open, diamonds, so 0, 1, or 2 diamonds, 11 plus high card points, and at least 3 cards each in the remaining 3 unbid suits. So here you go. You have 9 high card points. So you kind of like your hand. That's a decent amount of points. But you don't have 4 spades and you don't have 4 hearts. You do have 4 clubs. So if you bid 2 clubs, that is the lowest level at which you could bid clubs. You wouldn't be skipping a level or anything like that. So your 2 club bid would show 0 to kind of a bad 9, not a whole lot of interest in going higher. And it would kind of say to your partner, I don't have either 4 hearts or 4 spades, because you might very well have bid 1 heart or 1 spade had you had 4 of them. The only time you'd not bid 1 heart or 1 spade would be if you had a really weak hand, 0 to 6 and 5 clubs or something like that. So you would have to have more clubs than either hearts or spades to choose clubs. And even then, if you had 4 hearts or 4 spades, the only time you'd bid your 5 card club suit is if you were weak, 0 to 6, something like that. So on this hand, it's pretty easy. You're just going to bid 2 clubs. That's your longest suit. And that will tell partner that you have 0 to 9 points, a bad 9, that you don't have 4 hearts, you don't have 4 spades, or if you do, it's a really, really bad hand and you have longer clubs. And then it's up to opener to decide what to do after that. You've kind of told your story in context, of 0 to 9. You've got a pretty good hand. You have 9, yay, we love that. But you just don't have enough to encourage partner to continue to bid when you're looking at a minor suit fit, okay? All right, number 6. What about this one? I'm going to move over. So this one went 1 diamond by north. 1 diamond by west, double by north, pass. So we had to bid, but since east passed, we must bid. Our longest suit is spade, so we would bid 1 spade. And it goes pass, and your partner, doubler, bids 2 spades. So what about this hand? Your partner doubled. It went pass, and when you bid, I said a diamond, it was a heart opening bid. I had looked at my symbols wrong, So a heart double pass, and we bid a spade. And then partner bid 2 spades. So let's think about that. When you bid 1 spade as advancer, you told your partner you had 0 to 9 points and probably 4 spades. That was the message that you sent. And here you only have 5 high card points, so you're not 0, but you're not a wonderful hand. But your partner, North, doubled and then bid again. He knew you only had 9 points, but he took a second bid. So he's kind of saying, well, partner, I heard you. I know you only have 0 to 9, but if you kind of like your hand, I think we can go higher. I have a better hand than just an 11-point takeout double. I have a hand that if you're at your 8 or 9 point range, I can see that we might be able to make game. So on this hand, if you had 8 or 9 points, you'd probably bid game in spades. What are the things that we kind of like about this hand? Well, I like that I have 5 spades instead of just 4, right? And you might think that having 4 hearts is a bad thing. Let's think about that. Partners shorten hearts. So if opener has 5 and you have 4, how many do you think your partner has? See, I think partner might have 1 if I'm lucky. And I do have a queen in diamonds, which I know they have some diamonds. So you can do one of 2 things on this hand. You don't have the 8 or 9 points, so you could pass. You could just say, I'm at a low end. I don't want to bid again. Or you might bid 3 spades. I kind of like 3 spades. I wouldn't bid game. My hand's not strong enough to bid game. But I think if I bid 3 spades, it would say, partner, I'm not broke. I've got some features about my hand that are good. The good things I like about my hand are the fact I have 5 spades, I have the queen of diamonds, and I have shortness in diamonds and clubs, only 2. So I might be able to trump some losers in partner's hand. If partner has a singleton heart, I'd feel pretty good about our chances of making game. So I like 3 spades. If you chose to pass, that's okay. To each their own. But there are things about that hand that make it better than just its 5 points. Number 7. This time it went 1 heart by east, passed by me by south. West bid 1 spade. So West said I have at least 4 spades, at least 6 points. You usually don't have 3 hearts. And now my partner, North, doubled, and East bid 2 hearts. So what did the double by North show this time? Well, it still showed 11 plus high card points. But in this case, the opponents have bid 2 suits. They've bid hearts and spades. So partner's promising at least 4 diamonds and at least 4 clubs and at least 11 points. Well, after the 2 heart bid, I'm not required to bid. I could say pass, but I have 6 points. Now, how many points have the opponent showed? The opening bidder showed 12, right? And when he rebid his spades, he kind of said, his hearts, he kind of said, I have more hearts than you know about, but he didn't promise a whole lot more points. And West only showed 6 points when he bid spades. So my partner and I, North and I, might have just as many points as East and West. And I have 5, count 'em, diamonds. So we have a 9-card diamond fit. I know partner had to have at least 4 diamonds. I have the ace of clubs, which is his second suit. And I do have 6 points. So if he had opened the bidding, like if he had opened a diamond, I would have raised diamonds, right? So don't let it stop you now that they have opened the bidding and they have shown some value. You have 9 diamonds between your 2 hands. You have 6 points. Your partner has 11 or 12. You could have as much as half the deck or even more. And you have an ace in your partner's second suit. So I would always bid 3 diamonds on this hand. That doesn't show the moon and the stars. It just says we have a diamond fit. I want to compete and I have some value. Okay, last one coming up. Number 8. It's really hard to hold these up and remember what the auction was. So on this one, East opened a club. It went pass, and West bid a spade. So again, the opponents have bid 2 suits. East opened a club, West bid a spade, and North doubled, and now East bid 2 spades. So what are the values that East and West have shown? Well, when East raised 1 spade to 2 spades, he said that he had 4 spades and 12 to 14 points, something like that, maybe a bad 15, right? So my partner, when North doubled, showed at least 4 hearts and at least 4 diamonds and at least 11 high card points. I have 9. So I don't want to be quiet. I want to continue bidding in this hand, and I have 4 hearts. So on this hand, even though it might feel scary. I'm going to bid 3 hearts. Now, when I bid 3 hearts, I'm not showing 9, 10, 11, 12 point hand, right? Because I'm not jumping. I didn't skip a level over 2 spades. My only choice was to bid 3 hearts or pass. And I know we have a heart fit. And I know we have at least half the points in the deck. I also know what? Partner has a doubleton spade or maybe even a singleton. Why? Because West promised 4 when he bid a spade and East promised 4 when he raised. So that's at least 8. I have 3. So my partner has at most a doubleton spade. Could have just 1. Also, the club bid was on my right. East bid a club. So my king of clubs might actually be of some value. It might win a trick. The opening bidder opened a club. Doesn't mean he has the ace of clubs. He could have little ones, but I know he's got some points too, so I'm hoping. So I would bid 3 hearts. One of the things that I find people do, advancers do, is you get a little skittish because you don't think your hand's very good and you don't have to bid, so you don't want to bid. But you can't afford to not send your message to partner, to let partner know what you have. If you do, the opponents will just run all over you. The tire treads will be on your back. You need to, when you have something to say and the values to say it, you need to let partner know. Okay. So tomorrow I'll have 4 more hands, and we're going to look at what the doubler does after his partner has made a bid. And we're going to be looking at it in terms of whether you're making a free bid. You didn't have to, but you're making a free bid, or whether you're making a forced bid. So that concept is going to come back in. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.